Hey guys, it's Sean. I know it's been a while. My voice is actually a little deeper at the moment. I just noticed that right now. Um, I believe it's April 7th today, so it's Saturday, the day before Easter. um, Updates. So on Monday, I cut my hair. I haven't had it this short in a while. Um, I've really been holding off on cutting my hair until I was ready to come out, and I'm actually in the process of writing my coming out letter. Once I get it, checked off by my therapist, I'll go ahead and give it to my parents and my family. It's kind of scary, but yeah, I decided it was time to cut it off, and it's very freeing, I have to say. And on top of that, ever since I did cut it, I'm passing now at work, which is awesome. I didn't see that coming, just because prior to me cutting my hair, just like the day before, I was still getting called she by a lot of our guests and by new guests. I find that a lot of times guests will bring in their friends and family, and usually the guest or one of the family members will call me she. And then either the family member, the friend, or the guest will call me he. It just depends. And they just kind of go back and forth, and it's really bizarre, and it's really uncomfortable, and I just kind of have to ignore it because, I really don't know what to say. I don't want to make a scene. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. So I kind of just let it go. But yeah, and then about 2 weeks ago, or I think it's only going on 3 weeks now, my boss said, we have to talk. And I was a little nervous as to what she meant by that, but she said, I think it's time that we start calling you he. Because, my voice has gotten so much deeper now, and when I pick up the phone, people think that there's a young man on the other line, and there is. And it's just less confusing. And quite honestly, I'm on my 5th month now, and I was planning on talking to my boss this month anyway. She just beat me to it, and it was pretty fantastic. I have to say that the first week was an epic fail when it came to addressing me as he and using male pronouns. My boss tried really, really, really hard to correct herself mid-sentence, just like she, he, or referring to the girls and being like, I mean guys, you know what I mean? And it's tricky for her. She's never had a guy employee in like the 16, 17 years that she's been open. So, I understand. And it's definitely a long way from when I first started working there, and she used to refer to me as the new girl in town. So, I'm pretty stoked. The following week, she got a lot better at it and corrected herself, and my coworker, not so good. And then this last week, she's doing amazing. Just he and, doing it on her own. Today was pretty bad, though, I'm not gonna lie. She referred to as the girls again, and, she a couple times, and I think it's because my boss was so stressed out. Today was rough. So that's that with the hair. I'm not planning on seeing my parents, though, until I give them the letter. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. I might mail it, I might put a hat on, and then give them the letter, just because I don't want to jump the gun. I know that since I'm passing at work now, it means that I probably look significantly different. And it's definitely enough for my mom to say something, and my dad to say something. So, yeah. I mean, it's a very conscious decision that I made, and I've been waiting, and the moment's here. So we'll see how that goes. Keep you guys updated on that. What else? Let's see here. On Wednesday, I saw Dr. Maddie at the GLBT Center. I was supposed to get blood work done, but I failed to do that. Miscommunication. I wasn't aware that I had to get blood work done prior to the checkup, but apparently I'm supposed to do it every time before the checkup, which makes perfect sense to me, and I don't know why I missed that. So I had to do blood work that day. It wasn't that bad. They pretty much baby me. They'll ask you, like, do you faint, or do you get dizzy, when you get blood drawn? I'm like, well, sometimes. I hate getting my blood drawn. I can do piercings. Apparently, I can do injections, but I cannot get my blood drawn for the life of me without, just being really on edge. So whatever. The staff there is really, really nice, and they're really cool about it. And one of the ladies in the lab was just like, "Oh, it's not a problem, no big deal, it's whatever." So she was really cool about it. My doctor, I told her that I've been feeling, I would say within the last 4 weeks, really, really fatigued and sleepy the day before my injection. So she upped my dosage to 0.440 cc's once a week. So that puts me at 0.80 cc's every 2 weeks. Almost there, you guys, to the 100 mark. I really don't know if she plans on putting me at the 100 mark. I kind of think that that is the goal. But we don't really talk about, well, where's it going to stop? It's mostly like, check out my blood work, check out how my body's doing, consult me first, and then just kind of go from there. So on Dr. Maddie's part, I think she's pretty awesome when it comes to that. She's a lot more patient than I am, that's for sure. But so far my body's been reacting really well. Especially these lower, this ease of transition. I haven't had any serious problems or serious reactions other than some fatigue. Which is interesting, actually, because after I did my injection on Thursday, the very next day I felt tired, which reminded me a lot of the very beginning of my transition. When I first started taking testosterone, I felt tired the very next day. So it's interesting how it kind of cycled back around. Anyway, so I'm not working out, but like I said, I will be starting very soon, and when I do, hopefully I'll be able to fill in my shirts. Right now, I fill in the shirts really well at the shoulders, but I don't fill out the arms very well, and I'm still pretty pudgy, and I still have love handles. I noticed that the love handle thing is pretty common with us trans guys, unless you're like really good about working out and disciplining yourself. So I don't sag my pants, actually, for that reason. I don't like to make it obvious that I have love handles. I feel like that's almost a giveaway for me. I have bigger hips, so, that's just what I do. What else? Let's see here. In men's clothes, I'm no doubt a small. In fact, I actually have to shrink them even from the small, just because they're always a little too long for me. My torso is a little bit shorter. I'm actually pretty proportional when I think about it, as far as legs and my torso. I think they're kind of, one's not really longer than the other by much. So I'm a small in men's. I find that I actually really like to wear really fitted dress shirts. And then as far as pants go, I believe I'm at a 31 right now. So I don't know, I've definitely put on a little bit of weight, but we'll see where that goes. And what else? I think that's it for updates, you guys. I'm pretty sure that I'm just rambling on this video now. What else can I share with you? Man, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm sure that are going to change and things to come, and it's nerve-wracking, but, you can't live your life for others. You have to live your life for yourself, and if you want to be able to accomplish great things and be at your greatest potential, you have to live your own truth, and that's what I'm going to do. So, till next time, guys. Bye.